What's up, Attack on Titan fans? It's Chris here, and I'm with Reese
Yo,
and Raf.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Yeah, we're gonna review this week's chapter of Attack on Titan, side story.
for the
Yeah,
fall.
there we go.
Yeah.
Shows how much respect I have for this story. But I had a lot at the beginning. Now it was just a bit, just hurry up and go on to the main points. That's what I'm thinking anyway. But it was still a good chapter. I'm not gonna lie, I actually enjoyed aspects of it. What do you guys think?
It was good, man. It's just the fact is, it's a lot of pages, but most of them were just friggin' reaction pages.
Hmm.
It felt like Bleach in a way.
Mm.
The guy's definitely taking a note from Kubo, like with this chapter. There's a lot of white backgrounds, just one character standing on the page. Just, yeah, felt like Bleach. Yeah, you're right.
It's not like it was good, man. It's kind of like it felt like it did really just move the story along quite a lot.
Mm.
The last few chapters like, oh yeah, they've been good. They've just been kind of like fleshing out a couple characters, but now it's like, yeah, this is finally where the story's kind of like getting into it.
So far, the saving grace of this entire well side story has been the artwork for me anyway. I really, really like the artwork. Um, I mean, I think me and Raf agree that the artwork is it's like night and day compared to the original series.
Yes, definitely.
It's really good. Yeah, it's the story itself. Do like a breakdown of the chapter and actually what actually happened. Then we kind of go in and just point out the key points.
Oh, what, so you want to summarize it? Cool.
Well, yeah,
You can
let's do
summarize it in
some.
10 seconds, man. She goes to kill him.
You
She
could.
chooses not to because he talks to her. She realizes he's not a Titan, so she starts like teaching him. Then he breaks out. Then he wants to break out. Then 2 years later, they decide to break out.
Job done. There we go. That's the chapter in a nutshell. And believe it or not, I mean, it was still quite informative, even though it was that simple.
Yeah, of course, that's
You
just
get to see,
overview, obviously. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. Well, we basically get to see what the guy's like. For the life of me, I can't pronounce his name. It's very,
Kyokuro.
very Japanese. There we go. Yeah.
Mm.
And he's basically the girl called Charles. Is her name Charles?
I
Charlie?
think it's Charlie,
Charlie?
yeah.
Yeah.
Just spelled a
Charlie?
different way.
Yeah, Charlie. Yeah, she tried to kill him at first, but then realized that this guy's obviously human. Doesn't take a rocket science to actually see that he's human, but she eventually did.
How the hell can you not realize he's human? No. One, he doesn't have a weird permanent smile etched onto his face. Two,
Mm,
he probably actually has genitals, which is obviously like not a Titan trait.
clear giveaway.
Exactly.
But to be fair, they don't know much about Tans at this point in the story.
Mm.
But they must have seen
And
Tans
how
are,
they must have seen like however many of them. You know what I mean?
dude, they're a mystery. Remember that Tans haven't really breached the wall that often in the story, so people quite they don't know much about them really. Remember, the girl was saying all she's seen is from what she saw in books, basically. So she don't really
True,
know
true,
much
true.
about Tans. Everything she known about them is she got from a book. So yeah, I just found it funny that guy was getting really brave because he's beating up. What's his name? Koryoku.
Yeah,
His name.
yeah.
which one? Oh,
The guy that wants to become like
Oh, Sabi.
Shabi or Shabi, yeah.
Shibi or something.
Yeah, I think his name's Shibi. I think.
Shibi.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's really weird.
Mm.
But yeah,
But yeah, he was wailing on him all the time, and trying to get his confidence up so he can actually go face real Titans. But
I cannot wait for him to get killed.
I hope they show him actually getting eaten by one.
Yeah,
Just
needs to happen. And
It
his
has to
dad needs to
happen,
see
man.
it as well.
yeah,
Something, because this guy is just. I hate people like that where it's just like, oh yeah, you're freaking kicking, you might as well say a trapped animal to make yourself feel bigger when you go up against a
mm,
Titan. And as you guys have said, it's night and day between this guy and what a Titan's actually like. So how does he think he's gonna handle a Titan when he sees one?
Oh, I know exactly what's gonna happen, man. I can picture it already. They're gonna
Yeah.
come fake. They're gonna like go out there thinking like, yeah, let's do this, guys. Come on,
he's
yeah.
just gonna
They're gonna
freeze up.
exactly. He's gonna freeze up. He's gonna see the Titan. Yeah, he's gonna freeze up. All these boys are gonna run off, and he's like, "Where you going? Get back here, and say and like protect me or something." Because obviously he's rich and he's the commander or something, and then just gets picked up and get his head bitten off.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you think it's gonna be Koryoku getting revenge on him, or it's gonna be a Titan? Or
No, I think it's gonna be a Titan that kills him. Yeah, but Koryoku's probably gonna be there in his squad, and he's just gonna watch it all happen. And he's gonna be like,
yeah,
"Help me, say help me, help me." And
yeah.
then he's
Because
just gonna look
I'm
at him and just like, nah.
because I know this story is completely finished already, right? Like
Yeah,
it just hadn't been translated yet. So I don't really know how he actually becomes a part of the army because I do see him on cover pages like wearing like 3D maneuver gears, like the full military outfit. So I mean, obviously he does get accepted at some point. So I'm really curious to see how he comes back into the military and they make him a soldier and that like what makes him prove himself to them.
Mm.
So I'm curious to see how that's gonna happen or unfold in a story. But
Isn't
and the other kid, I mean,
which
spoiler,
one?
there's the guy that actually creates a freedom maneuver game. He
Yeah,
hasn't
that's what I was about to
introduced it,
bring up.
has he?
Yeah,
'Cause
let's do it to introduce him.
'cause
Yeah.
I'm
So
I'm thinking it's what is it? Is it 15 years? 15 years now, the time skip in total.
yeah, yeah,
I'm
Yeah,
wondering now, like at the beginning we saw that they were only using like broadswords, isn't it?
yeah. Literally, there's swords and were they using arrows? I can't remember,
I
but
think
just
so. It
swords
was
at the
just
point.
like
Yeah,
basic armory, like you would expect in them medieval times. So I'm wondering, it's been 15 years now. Are we gonna see those maneuverable gears? Slurred that maneuverable gears soon,
mm.
or
I don't know because
because
obviously they still haven't really kind of like emphasized whether they are trying
mm,
to fight off Titans or anything. You know what I mean?
It's cool. I mean, it's the story.
It's still early
It's
days,
it's
man.
it's not as
yeah,
gripping. It's not as gripping as the original one, but there's still necessary stuff that we need to know from the
yeah,
story. And there's a lot of stuff that's gonna fill in the blanks. Like for instance, I've kind of like the idea that you remember the Ape Time. He didn't know what maneuver gear, the 3D maneuver gears was. He had no idea. Maybe that's gonna be somehow related to this story. Like how I don't know. It's just you just need to tie it in more smoothly, and so
Mm.
everything fits in nicely. Because I hope by the end of the story, it's like a nice transition into what happens with Eren and the fall of Will Maria, like a nice transition to that story. So this feels seamless. Not like this story ends and then we have to kind of think, what happens between now and when Eren and his mom, when Eren's mom got eaten, basically. Like I want it to be like a nice transition into that story.
Yeah.
So hopefully they stretch it out that long over the period of a couple of years.
You know what actually would be good if we kind of like see some characters from the normal series, like maybe if we even see Ymir.
As a kid or something,
Because
yeah. Because
remember,
Ymir is like,
You remember
yeah, she's
she was like obviously wandering around for 70 years as a Titan,
yeah,
which is roughly about this time now.
yeah.
So maybe find out what
I'm
happened there.
I'm wondering if we'll see what's his name. Commander, is it Pixis or
Yeah,
Pixie?
Pixis, yeah.
I wonder if we'll see him, like,
Probably
because
see him as a kid or
he's quite,
something.
yeah, he's quite old. So
he might be the one who takes over after Shabby
yeah,
dies.
yeah, I can imagine
Mm.
he like reforms like the whole what are they called anyway? Is it just trainee corps or something?
Yeah,
Military
pretty
corps. I
much.
don't know.
Yeah, some this is as I
It's different.
say,
I know
yeah,
that the Scouting Legion, the military police, and
Scout,
there's
yeah,
something
yeah,
else.
And the
Um,
garrison in it. You got the wall protectors, the ones who run out there, and then the
the
arseholes.
guys that protect the king and stuff.
yeah. So
The Nazi camp.
is there an actual overall name for them, or are they just soldiers? That's it.
Actually, that's a good point. Actually, can't
I've
quite.
never actually thought about it because there's all, as you guys have just mentioned, there's classes and everything of
Yeah,
each, squad and but is there an overall like name for it? Like
I definitely must have missed it then because
I
Same.
must have, yeah,
I've been thinking of them as soldiers and stuff like that. That's what I've been
yeah.
calling them all this time.
But yeah, maybe it was like you said, if we see characters like him and Ymir, that would be good. Like we'll tie into their backstory, especially Ymir's anyway.
Exactly, because
Yeah,
she's on
Of all-
shrouded in the most mystery at the moment.
Yeah.
literally.
And how the hell does she still look like that after 60 years, is it, or something like that?
70.
70.
Yeah, she was wandering around
Bloody
as a
hell.
Titan for
It could
70 years before she
it
finally
could
came
be
to and then was able to kind of like freely transform back and forth.
Yeah.
yeah. It might be something be stuck in Titan form, or it might just be once you become a Titan hybrid, you just don't age anymore past
Mm.
your past a certain age, or when you maybe the age you take it at, that's the age you stay at for the rest of your life. That's the case. Aaron's kind of pissed,
Possibly because Berthold and
but no, no, that
Reina,
makes
they
no
don't
sense because
look
Aaron took it when he was a child, didn't he?
true.
His dad gave it to him when he was like still like 12 or something, and then we see him grow up to like be 15 and that. So maybe you still can. You see what I mean? The stuff that this guy has to explain. I mean, it's
There's
a
a
lot of
lot.
mystery.
Yeah, there's a
It's a lot
lot.
of mysteries.
But yeah, man. Back to this chapter anyway.
Dude, that is what I
I
was to
know.
say.
There wasn't really
But
that much content, but
what do you
um,
think about Charlie as a character though?
I'm just hoping she don't become one of them ones who just always needs help. little damsel in distress. That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah,
I'm hoping she kind of like ends up training herself up to become strong, so she can be kind of like, I don't know, Krista
yeah.
or someone. You know, that type of character.
Because I can clearly see what they're marketing Koryoku as, like the silent badass. Basically, that's what the kind of character he seems that he's gonna be like. Man of little words, but he gets shit done.
Yeah.
Mm.
Her, on the other hand, she seems kind of whiny. I mean, she goes to kill him, then breaks down midway. Like that's like a lack of resolve, basically. But maybe because she saw that he isn't really a Titan, so she kind of wavered a bit. But hopefully, yeah,
She
like you
might.
said,
Yeah.
hopefully she's not a damsel.
She could become like, the knowledge type for,
Or like a Historia, or what's her name again? Not Historia. Krista type of person.
not Krista, but kind of like, I don't know, Arminish.
All
So,
right.
she can kind of like notice things quick because obviously she did say like the whole reading books thing. She
Oh, so you're
did
Yes.
saying
teach him.
so you'd see her as a tactician then?
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, that would probably be a good role for her. I
Because
mean,
then that
she's
way,
quite intelligent.
yeah, and that way she's not exactly on the front line.
Mm.
True. True. True.
Because
Yeah.
there's no way
Because
she's a fighter.
well, she's kind of been sneaking food to him all this time and stuff like that. So she must have some sort of intelligence, and she reads a lot as well. So and taught him like quite
Exactly.
a lot of what was it? Half a year she taught him quite a bit of stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. She taught him how to
I've
talk
always
properly.
She
Mm.
gets my respect. Either she's got no sense of smell, or she's really that
Oh,
good
I was,
to
I
speed
was
that
thinking.
dungeon with all that piss and blood and not, be put off by it. She's good. She's good. But yeah, we didn't mention that, did we? Like how he actually freed himself. Like, who wants to talk about this?
Dude, I will because it's disgusting.
God,
It's
dude.
filthy, man. How the hell are you gonna try? How the hell yeah, you're gonna sit there for 2 years breaking a chain with piss, blood, and sweat? Seriously, what the fuck is he doing to get that much piss, blood, and sweat?
You think he's running around in the dungeon like sweating, just sweating, and
I would have thought something else, considering how he's got a chick coming to him every day. I mean, man, he's sitting there just like violently knocking one out.
he probably doesn't even know anything about sex at this point, man. He's
Exactly,
Yeah,
man.
literally.
So he might have just like accidentally discovered it and think, ooh, this is good. Yeah, and it gives me everything I need. Yeah,
But
this will
yeah.
work.
I really don't think he has any strength to do that.
I mean, he was freaking starving when she found
Yeah,
him.
that's what I mean. He was eating spiders, man. Like,
Exactly, but now she's bringing him food every day. We're bringing
Like,
him a
shouldn't
little
he
something
be more
else.
malnourished? Like, shouldn't he be mad skinny? Like,
he kind of does look it
He
though, if you
was at
think
first. He
that.
was at first, man. Up until obviously the point where you see him like ready to kind of break out. That's when he's like, "Yep, I now have my muscle. I now have like some body fat. It's all good."
yeah, yeah.
Because before he looked like
Okay.
a twig.
Mm.
That's why he got wailed on so easy. Because
He's
women,
just
man, they were
punching the
always
shit
saying
out
like
of
during
him.
that time, it's just like, "Oh yeah, he just sits there and takes it. He's just acting."
Yeah,
So it's probably just like, "Bam, come on, man, stop being a bitch. Hit me properly."
damn.
Man gets
His life,
beat.
his life sucks, though. I'll give him that. His life sucks.
Of course, man. He's stuck for 2 years in a goddamn little mini dungeon box, and his shining
But
light
yeah, I
hits, and then that
mean,
chick comes to see him.
so you guys got any thoughts on what might happen next, where the story's going? Because I honestly don't know at this point. As I said before, I'm looking forward to see that the scientist guy come, like, and see what happens with the 3D maneuver gear.
Mm.
That's what I'm looking forward to. Hopefully, we see him quite soon over the next 5 chapters or so.
Same here, man. I'm just wondering how the hell he gets into the trainee corps, considering how they all know he's a Titan child.
Exactly. I mean, not everyone. Has everyone seen him?
Actually, I don't
I
know.
thought,
Actually,
I
I
thought
think it might just be the higher ups, or either
it
they
might be
might
the
actually
it
just think
might be
he's dead.
the dungeon keepers and that guy that keeps punching them up. I don't really think many people know about him.
True, actually, they might actually think he's dead because, like, he has been
No,
gone for what, 15 years.
yeah.
Exactly.
I think he was kept a secret anyway, just for that shabby guy's
Yeah.
advantage, innit? Or
True, true,
just
true. So that must
Mm,
be how he got in.
mm,
Assume a new
basically.
identity. But yeah, man, that's what I'm waiting for. Watch him become a
Oh,
badass. Watch how 3D maneuver gear comes to light and how they take out their first Titans.
yeah.
This way,
that'd be
yeah,
cool.
we've taken out a
Mm,
Titan. We're
mm. And
bad.
how do they? Yeah, because how the flip are they gonna do? They figure out, the neck area
Yeah.
behind the neck, sorry, things like that.
Yeah, the nape and all that stuff. That must be take years and years of trial and error to kind of figure that out.
Yeah, because obviously they must have had to capture one and just perform experiments on it until it stopped, regenerating.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because they do know things like they obviously know about the regeneration thing, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Don't know nothing else.
There's another thing I wanted to bring up because I don't think we brought it up before. Just before we, you remember, was it last chapter we saw outside, you know, like the walls,
Yeah,
and it just looked like a wasteland. Like there was absolutely nothing there.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. I was like, is it because of the time? Is it like the war or something that did that? Like you know, like before they made the wall, and they were all rushing in, or was it just like, oh, you know, like natural geography just changing? It just seems weird, like how in the current storyline, you know, it's like lots of grass and trees. This one
Yeah.
just
It could be the other side of the
looks
wall.
like it's a bomb, like you know, like after a war, and it's just like craters.
It
Probably.
could just
It
be the
just
other
looked.
side of the wall, man. Like, you know, all the stuff which we see, they're coming out of one side, but this is what's on the other side.
Mm.
Mm.
But they didn't really state that though, innit? So, and from what I saw, like from it looked like it went for miles as well.
Maybe maybe there's like a war happened or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It's not. It's people have been fighting amongst themselves. I mean,
Yeah,
they've said that in the story before, so maybe that. But I don't. Could humans cause those kind of craters? You think?
that's what I'm thinking.
I mean, I was thinking cannon fire, but
Yeah,
that seemed quite large, so I don't know.
Hopefully, it will be
Um,
revealed soon.
yeah. Hopefully, that's said. That's what the point of this side story is, isn't it? Just to fill up all those questions, isn't it?
Yeah.
yeah, I heard a rumor that the author of Attack on Titan, like he changed the ending of his story because
Yeah,
he didn't
that.
expect it to be so popular. Like he was probably going to end it quite soon,
Hmm.
but then he changed it. So maybe this guy's going to fill in some of the stuff he wanted to.
Hopefully, man. Don't want no happy-go-lucky shit.
But yeah, that's the chapter in a nutshell, really.
Plus a little extra.
Yeah, a little bit, you know. It was good. I personally wasn't mind blowing, but it was still a good read and a necessary one, obviously, to see where this guy's coming from.
Exactly.
Yeah, it'll be that much better when he kicks the Titans' ass after seeing all the shit he's been through. So
Mm.
yeah,
Uh, so yeah, you guys know the usual, which we do at the end of these videos. Let us know what your theories and thoughts are in the comments below. Uh, as usual, if you enjoyed the video, give it a little thumbs up or thumbs down, whatever the hell you guys want to do. And don't forget to check out the other stuff we do on the channel. So we'll catch you next time.
yep.
Yeah. See you next time.
See you next time, guys.